Hello everyone and welcome to G Crochet Off the Hook. I'm Geraldine and this is my nook of love for crochet and crafting. And I'm very excited to be taking part in hashtag Christmas Extravaganza 2026 with our friends KK and Kristen, as we explore ideas, practical and decorative, joyful and fun, with many more creative crafting elves on the YouTube streets. So during the course of July, I have prepared 3 videos that I hope to share once a week with you all. And the 4th one is still in the making because I'm still crafting that project as I'm recording this today. But to kick off my first Christmas extravaganza idea, I wanted to share with you all something that brings us a lot of joy during the course of December. And that is, when I learned to crochet, I knew I wanted to crochet a nativity set for our family. And the nativity set that I share with you today is a paid for pattern on Etsy and Ravelry. There is also a free version on 5 Little Monsters blog, and that is where I first made these little characters for our Christmas nativity set. And on her blog, you will be able to find the patterns for Mary and Joseph, as well as for a shepherd. There's a pattern for baby Jesus, as well as 2 other characters. I'm not 100% sure now, but I remember there was perhaps a donkey and a sheep. But this was quite a number of years ago. So the reason I'm bringing it to your attention now is that it's difficult to crochet a whole nativity set, especially right towards the end of the year. So if you were perhaps thinking of making one for yourself or to gift, that the best time would be to start looking for something that fills your crochet needs, is to start looking for it now and to start working on your nativity set now already, so that by the time the end of the year comes, your nativity set will be perhaps complete. Now, for many years, I have only had Joseph, Mary, a shepherd, and baby Jesus. It was only the last 3 years that I've started to add to this particular nativity set. And that was because I was crocheting nativity sets as special requests for clients, which means I had made a number of the initial characters that we would make for the nativity sets. And then 2 years ago, one of my clients that I've made a whole set for did request that I perhaps make them the 3 wise men. And that leads me to the second nativity set that I'd like to share with you. And I'm sharing these because I've actually experienced them. This is also a paid for nativity set, and it's by RNata. I remember she had quite a bundle that you were able to make. Now, I had previously made the 5 Little Monsters nativity set, and when I made the 3 wise men, they did fit in with these characters as well. So as my skill set grew, I was able to take on different patterns. So RNata has a Christmas nativity set. I haven't even made all of these yet, but it has an angel, a baby Jesus, Mary, Joseph, donkey, and a sheep. And of those, from this particular set, I made to add into our nativity set was this donkey. I find her patterns very easy to read and to follow through with, and the end result is exactly as the picture shows you as well. So we were able to add a donkey to our nativity set. And then, although I haven't made 3 wise men for our nativity set yet, that will be on the cards. Well, it's been on the to-do list for a while, but I'm sure I will get around to make them. They do take some time. Is the 3 wise men. And they also had a camel with their set. And I did add the camel to our nativity set as well. So you see, it does take time, but that's okay because you can just build your set as you go. And I know, although I haven't purchased any of them or really looked, I know that you can search for mini versions of Christmas nativity sets. But that is something that, why am I mentioning it? Because they can be time consuming. But I'm pretty sure that our initial nativity set that we've had, that I take out every year, this has been with us now. Wow, the kids have been out of school and varsity for a number of years now. And I had made these when they were still in school. And we have, just over the last 3 years, I have added these little characters to our set as well. Now, I have also found a free nativity set from Yarnspiration, to which I'll also share the link. I have not made that one personally myself, but it does look like it's one, if you started with one character at a time and then worked your way through it, you'd be able to build yourself a really wonderful nativity set that you could set up for the end of the year. So when it comes to making these little nativity characters, don't feel overwhelmed by a lot of them having sometimes many pieces that go with them. When I first made these first 3, I was quite overwhelmed. And by the time I got to the 3rd one, because there can sometimes be fiddly bits that go with it, like a little belt. You have the head cover, and it has a little tie that goes on it. Some of these things can feel a little bit fiddly, and I think perhaps that's why people don't always want to take the time to make sets like this. But at the end of the day, the result is that you will have a nativity set that will last years and years and years. And I can't think of anything better than having a handmade tradition that you can share with your family every year. Well, that's the Christmas idea for this week. I do hope to see you next week as we explore some more crochet and crafting ideas for Christmas Extravaganza 2026. Wishing you all much joy and fun as you gather your ideas for Christmas in July.